channel. My name is Hayden, and today I am here to give you my review after 1 week with the Amazon Echo Auto. Let's get into it. Now, first of all, the overall idea of having Alexa in your car, I think, is a awesome idea and great move by Amazon. Now, it's not perfect, but it's still great to have, and I love having it in my car, and I think it's actually an awesome design too. Now, I don't have the actual Echo because it's in my car, and I just have the box anyways, just so we can have a look at the design and the box. Now, first of all, the design has 2 buttons on the top. One is the action button for Alexa, and one is the mute switch. And just on the side is the light bar, so you can see when it is turned on and when you have activated the trigger word. Now, to me, it's a very simplistic design. Now, I like that a lot, especially going into the future. We definitely want a simplistic design on something that we are going to use in our car, especially with smart tech. Now, it's actually powered by micro USB cable, and in the box, it came with a little cigarette lighter adapter that has 2 USB ports on it. Now, straight out of the box with that, I think that is an awesome idea for somebody to give them. I think that is an awesome idea for something to come right out of the box, because if anybody that bought this didn't have that, they would have to go out and buy one, and that takes all the excitement out of it, and you have to wait a little longer to use it at first. Now, what I was shocked by was this is not powered by USB-C. It's micro USB. Now, especially going into the future, I thought it would be powered by USB-C, but I guess not. Micro USB is still fine by me. And on the side of it, it has that power port for my USB and the aux port for whatever cable you are using. Now, my car is from 2004, so it has a cassette player still in it, so I had to use a cassette headphone adapter. Now, the cassette player goes straight into the player and has a wire coming out of it and into the Amazon Echo, what used to go into my phone, but it's pretty good. Like, I don't mind it at all. So it's just the wires, but I wish I had Bluetooth, but newer phone, older car, don't mix. Now, on top, it has 8 microphones, so it can hear you through the wind or when anybody else is talking. Now, so far for me, I really haven't had any trouble with it, and I think 8 microphones on top is a little much, but at the same time, it's pretty awesome. Now, it also can do phone calls, I think reminders, directions, and just play your music. Now, I never would have gotten this if this didn't support Apple Music. Now, in the beginning, when Amazon Echo Dot was, or the Amazon Echo was first launched, it didn't support Apple Music. But further in the future, it actually did. Now, I'm so happy it did, because it would have supported Spotify at the time, and I don't use Spotify. Honestly, it's not for me. I prefer Apple Music, if anything. Now, the more interesting feature is it has a Amazon Prime logo on the box and on the Echo. Now, I love that. Just a little simple design touch goes a long way. Now, this was meant to be mounted on the air vent. It came with a little mounting thing that you can put on your air vent, but I actually had a small spot right above the radio on my dash that I placed it with 3M squares. Now, I'm kind of regretting that because it tends to sit in the sun for long periods of time, but I actually had to put a tissue on top just so it wouldn't get hot. Now, when I got into my car one day and it was sitting outside from sitting out in the sun, it was really hot, and I was not able to use it until it cooled off. So I started to drive. 5-10 minutes later, it was totally fine because it wasn't that hot anymore. So that was kind of a pain, but that's how my phone is, even if it's really hot outside. Now, some of the cons in getting Amazon Echo is it's not perfect. Before getting this thing, I definitely read the reviews to see what people said, because the overall rating of it was 3 stars on Amazon. Now, people said it causes a lot of headaches, it's not perfect, which I can agree, it's not perfect, but the headache thing, I think that's a little out of control. What I really do enjoy is that I can hear you over the wind, and it can really provide you with a good experience. Now, I don't have any type of assistant in my car since it's a 2004 besides Siri, but I still kind of wanted to test this out and see how it runs. Now, overall in my experience, I'd probably go maybe 4 out of 5 stars. What really bugs me sometimes is, say I'm in the woods, and what Amazon Echo Auto does is it relies on your phone to get that stable data connection. Now, sometimes I go in the middle of town, there's no connection in the middle of town. Oh, Alexa, play this. and it won't play. It will just stay there. It will just stay there, and the light will stay on, and it won't say anything. That means it's a lost connection, and what it does is it relies on your phone to get that connection. So I didn't really mind that because my phone would have done that anyways if I just had it plugged in via the headphone port. So it's gonna really happen either way. It happens with any car no matter what, even if you don't have it connected via your phone. Now, that really was the only thing I don't like about it. I love the design, I love what it does, I love the features. Now, this thing I would definitely recommend to anybody who already has an Amazon Echo so that they have one in their house and in the car, because that is pretty great, to be honest. Amazon Echo is always happy to help, and on the box it says it makes you want the most of your drive. Now, that is my thoughts on Amazon Echo Auto after 1 week of use. I love it, but it's not perfect. But I definitely recommend it to anybody else who wants to give it a try. Now, that's all I have for this video, guys. Please follow my social media down below if you want to know about my outside life. I talk a lot about gaming and the newest products that I will be getting on Twitter. So my Twitter is linked down below and all the rest of my other social media. Also, my kit. If you don't know what kit is just basically every item that you have in every setup. Especially RetroBike's setup right here. So all that is linked down below. Click the subscribe button, and I will see everybody later in the next video. Thank you.